Now here's where you use Pate's key. And you're kind of like, hey look, this is a nice room. Wonder what's inside. Well, gauntlets. Nothing really useful for me. Then you open this and you're like, whoa, Pate trapped this place. Then you roll to a corner and you're completely safe, because Pate just assumes that you got hit by that. Yeah, Pate's kind of a dick. Okay, can we open the chest, Pate? Thank you. It's 10 rusted coins. Pretty cool. But that's basically Pate's treasure. The human effigy, and more or less that's it for this area, aside from running down here real quick to unlock the extra door. Which I suppose I can do. So we do that real quick. That's why bows are kind of nice. They let you completely cheese out people. Then you do that, and it's pretty good. Then you use the Brightstone key, and you're in this room. Which, as you can probably already tell, is going to be pretty much terrible. So yeah, I think everything has been aggroed now. Which means now is the time to attack, I guess. There's quite a few of them in there, so I'm going to take the time to heal. Can we hit better? Thank you. So yeah, now that I've cleared that out. So yeah, some poor unfortunate souls open that and then get trapped in here. Yeah, it's not a fun time for them. We do all that for a Black Knight Ultra Great Sword, which is a pretty damn good sword. There's another place you can get that sword in the game, but you have to defeat probably the boss that has some of the most health in the game. Maybe not the most, but it's up there. So just to save time, I'm going to homeward bone back to the bonfire. Because there's the other path I haven't taken yet. And like I've said before, once you're down here, you can't get back up. You basically have to bone your way up. Which sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Unfortunately, homeward boning does not count as resting at the bonfire, even though it resets enemies. It's one of those oddities of Dark Souls. Well, that's a bad thing. I can't have this happen. Like, I'm sorry, Mr. Mage, but you just can't be sniping at me while I'm going down ladders. That can't happen. Because I'm going to get beamed and I'm going to die. In true Dark Souls fashion. And that would be terrible. Or terrible. For the French community out there. All 0 of you. I'm kidding. There's more than 0 of you. I'm sure there's way more than 0 of you. There's probably like at least 5. At least. Maybe not all of them are watching my videos. Actually, if it comes to actual viewers from France, it probably is 0, but at least right now. By the time this gets uploaded, it might be like 1. I don't actually know what my viewership demographic thing is. At least not perfectly. So yeah, this is what happens when you go the other way. Is you get the secret bonfire, then you open the door, and now you can come back here whenever the hell you want. It's basically a shortcut to Ornifex because it's literally right next door to her. So that's what we missed there. Now as for anything else I missed, well, I think we've really covered everything. So I guess that just leaves going to Drangleic Castle. Which I may as well do. I've done everything else I can, as far as I know. I fought the boss I skipped earlier. I went through the rest of Brightstone Cove. And it's not the right path. This is the path we want. Or so we believe. Yeah, two-hitting these guys is going to be weird. Because my profile I'm used to one-hitting. Because the Giant Club is kind of overpowered. Like I complained earlier that it was slow. Makes up for its slowness with just raw power though. Like it will one-hit like pretty much anything. Aside from, you know, flexile sentries and the like, but yeah. So pro tip, you can't really run through this area, you have to kind of take it slow here. And I got poisoned from that. Thank you, game. Like, seriously, thank you. I need poison in my life. So we get a Ring of Life Protection there, which I don't remember what that does. Oh, I think I remember what that does. It's a one-time use thing that nullifies death and then breaks. Kind of cool, I guess, but not the most useful. So then you get the Flexile Sentry guy here. What you want to do the first time through is completely ignore him and just get rid of this guy who's going to chase you into the combat arena. Now we try to bait out his attack. And he's done. Flexile Sentry is not much. He gives Twinkling Titanite, very useful for weapons. Against our Crescent Axe, which actually I might want to take a look at. Like, as much as I like the mace, there's clear problems with the mace. The first being it's not a club. And there's the Black Knight Ultra. Look at this thing. Too bad to see scaling on everything, but it has fire damage. Ooh. Oh. I wonder if I take away the fire aspect, how much raw power would that... That would have a lot. I would wager to bet that would probably have a lot. That's the Bandit Axe. What's this Crescent Axe like? Oh, it's just that. How much do you need to wield this anyway? 30 strength? I'm just going to test this out a little bit, see if I can find an enemy. Which I probably won't be able to, because I don't think there's really any in the area, but... Aside from a Hide Knight. So yeah, now we have all of the boss souls this door opens for us. If you don't have all the boss souls, this just will not open. Straight up, and I need to avoid knocking stuff down. Let me just smooth some stuff around, hopefully it doesn't leak. Alright. So fun fact, if you run this way, you can get the item that's on the other side of that barricade. Which is Large Soul for Lost Undead and the Repair spell, which I'm not a mage, so I don't care. Okay, so two-handed this normal attack is that. Thrust. That's interesting. Oh, I am fat rolling the shit with this. And I don't think just removing one thing will remove that fat roll. Like, I have to go back to the mace for now, but that is something I will look into for later. And goodbye. These Hide Knights are pretty much a joke at this point. They all drop parts of the hide weapon sets, which all have a little bit of thunder damage, which is good and all, but none of them are maces. Which, I guess if I want the thunder mace, I can make one real easy. Actually, fun fact, in this area, for whatever reason, there's a globe of darkness on the map, like just above this tunnel. I guess it's supposed to like make the lighting change less noticeable, but the globe of darkness is totally noticeable if you put bounds, if you were, say, speedrunning. These guys like to jump off for no reason, they're really dumb guys. Come here, you. And there we are. I was a little bit sloppy, but I did. We're almost to Drangleic Castle. That's the good news. Bad news is Drangleic Castle... Crap. Wow, I'm lucky again. Yeah, he drops a lot of Titanite chunks. You really want to get that if you're speedrunning.
This castle is isolated.
Like, say...
But nonetheless, you must
like, if you're doing all bosses, that's probably the lizard you want to get, because that's a lot of chunk.
And mine.
That's a significant amount of chunk. And yeah, she's done talking. So does this look like an endgame area? Look how tall that tower is. We'll be going up that eventually. Just look at that. So yeah, get ready for this area. So get ready for this. Now what you want to do is you want to run back. Because there's archers, and archers suck. Now what you want to do is just kill this guy, and there's the mastodons. Well, we'll be doing plenty of these guys for a while. Now the next area. There's some really kind of odd mechanics at play in this entire area. So what you want to do is you want to kill enemies by these giants. Because what doing that does is it basically makes the giant absorb their soul. Which is something you kind of need to happen. I don't think I'm close enough here. This guy's close enough. I just need to get these guys in a good position. Easier said than done, apparently. My Estus is not healing as much as I think it should. There we are. That giant got a soul, and that should be good enough to get this door to start opening. So that door will open eventually. So while it's happening, I'm going to go over here. Got some great combustion fire seeds. I have to go back to Bajula and use some bonfire sex. I'm pretty sure my Estus should be healing more than that. There's probably gonna be 2 more guys around this corner because these guys infinitely respawn because of the way the mechanism works. Because basically, if you don't kill something close enough to a giant for it to absorb the soul, then the door just won't open. Then you have to go back to the nearest bonfire, more or less, to open this door. Which the nearest bonfire is quite a ways away, unless you open that door. I am taking a lot of damage here. That's mostly for me being sloppy. Like, I've barely used the shield at all. I should really start. I'm gonna go over here. How did I miss that? I'm being very careful with my stamina right now. Because one mistake and I'm basically dead. I really need to be careful with spinning the camera. Goodbye. So that's those free. How I used up 4 Estus flasks there is beyond me, but we'll learn how to play again because I have apparently forgotten how to play. There's an empty room back there that I don't care about, so I'm gonna ignore it. Like a true hero. Come here, Mr. Lightning Sword. How I missed the backstab endos is beyond me, but we can pretend we know. Now you're dead. Green Blossoms, I've barely used those all game. They're actually fairly useful, to be completely honest, but I just almost never use them. I think I got the double hit there, which is kind of random to get. But yeah, if you get a double hit there, it makes stuff easier, as you would expect. And done. And there should be one more right around the corner. There we are. Let's give him the third one just to make sure, because the last one didn't want to die. Alright. We're almost at the bonfire. This room is pretty foreboding, I would say. It's one of those rooms where it's like, you totally know that there's going to be statues coming to life. And they don't in that room. It's weird. Like, how much of a troll would it be if they did, though? Because the bonfire is literally right here. Now we have a few paths here. We have the King's Door there, which I can't use. And we have the correct path. And this room is going to be a bitch and I have to clear out, saying that right now. A couple double hits to that. Oh crap, that's in this one too. Which is actually bad. The reason I say it's bad is because, yeah, that's a Rune Sentinel. There's 5 in this room. A total of 5 Rune Sentinels. And then the correct way to go, which is here. Now, I would normally skip all this shit, but I'm feeling lucky. Hello, Rune Sentinel. Would you like to fight today? Ideal on mace, actually. Well, I don't want to rest at the bonfire because that would be bad. Because that would make it respawn. So I'm going to use one of these repair powders because I'm probably not going to use them very much for the rest of the game anyway. There we go. Yeah, look, it's Rune Sentinel number 2. Hello. Peekaboo. I do indeed see you.